Hello, my name is Alencia Lamb, and this is my video summary for MKT514, Management of Marketing Activity for Module 2, Winning with Marketing Capability and Resources. So the topics that were discussed in this module were real-time marketing or RTM, social media in RTM capabilities, and restrictions and requirements in RTM. So in the past, marketers relied on previous data that was not always readily available, and oftentimes not a true reflection of the current market. They depended on archives and data that was previously collected, which sometimes was not the most helpful in their given situation. Most of the data that was retrieved lagged current marketing practices by months and or years, used yesterday's data for tomorrow's customer, and did not always display the most accurate information available. Because of such a lag of necessary data, marketers of the modern world have adapted a new technique in marketing called real-time marketing. Though real-time marketing or RTM may sound simple, it is a relatively new skill that has been adopted in the age of social media and artificial intelligence. RTM allows for brands and companies to interact in real time with their consumers and capitalize on the quote-unquote now needs and wants instead of the quote-unquote then needs and wants of their customers. RTM essentially has the ability to increase a brand's relevancy by allowing them to cater to customers' current stages in life. It has the ability to capture consumers' attention and ensure that their name is in relevant conversations. This basically means that companies and marketers are able to reach their customers when they need to be reached. RTM requires that brands are agile in their approach to consumers, as this is a core essential for successful marketing. Due to social media and the technology age, most campaigns are not developed well in advance like they used to be, unless it is seasonal or a special promotion. All in all, social media is the driving force behind RTM and determines a company's success in the market. Social media is capable of providing implicit and explicit insight on consumers and how brands affect them. This further enables market capabilities and actions to determine if the company is earning or losing revenue. From a social media standpoint, online critiques from customers are critical since it displays how the company is viewed and what is in demand in terms of sales. This is especially necessary since most brands see this communication when customers talk amongst themselves, whether it's from a professional view or from a personal area in their life. RTM is capable of emphasizing actionability by managing activities and tracking marketing capabilities for improvement development and to gain situational awareness. Moreover, this gives brands a chance to capitalize on trends authentically, break traditional ad spaces by directly interacting with consumers, and identify with the best social media platform to use, influencers to collaborate with, and help them succeed in the most impactful way. Just like many avenues of marketing, there are some restrictions and requirements that must be met in order for RTM to be successful in a company. Timing being the main requirement, as it helps companies prevent customer loss and see their wants and needs in real time. For much research, timing is the main contributor to garner whether or not consumers make purchases and how likely they are to become frustrated. Learning patterns and proper timing, companies can garner the attention of new customers and better their existing customer relationships and increase customer retention. Another requirement is understanding the difference between real-time data, and real-time marketing. Though they do work together, real-time data differs in that it is the actual data that is collected instantaneously, whereas real-time marketing refers to getting necessary results and responses to customers when needed and necessary. In discussing real-time marketing and how it is imperative in a company's success, there are a few strategies and modes that can help companies. Some of those strategies are knowing your audience, monitoring and listening to your social media, researching helpful keywords, aligning your KPIs, and creating your content strategy. Some basic RTM modes are being responsive on your approach to consumers and having inspiration in your planning stage and strive for completeness. Some restrictions that marketers might face is accuracy in big data that has been collected. Since large quantities of data is collected, this can oftentimes lead to impaired revenues, bad decision making, forgotten data, and inaccuracies. It is important that marketers only use big data as a tool so long as the information provided is accurate and beneficial to the project at hand. Again, my name is Alencia Lamb, and this is my video summary for MKT514, Management of Marketing Activity, Module 2, Winning with Marketing Capability and Resources. Thank you.